So you're set at corner, huh?
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, you just don't have the numbers there, you know. You still got competition at that position. I think the one thing that I'm the most pleased with is at all of the positions on our defense, we got competition. So, you know, guys who have been starters have to fight to keep their job. And when you have that, then you got a chance to improve. So
I guess you got 6 starters at linebacker really between spring and fall, don't you?
yeah,
Is that something you got a lot of feel good about?
Yeah, I mean, you know, when you pick up Roselle Smith back and Isaiah Carter back with the way that Aubrey Alexis and Feely played in the spring, you know, that makes you feel good. And I think it goes back to my first point. You know, Aubrey and Feely, they think they should be the starter. You know, so they're gonna come out here every day to take Roe and Isaiah's job, and so that pushes the whole group, and I mean and that's what you want to have.
And then what's Irving's status? Is he ready for the opener?
Well, we don't know. They're just taking it. You know, you got the shoulders better, and you know, you had both of them operated on. So the biggest thing now is gaining strength to where he can go out there and defend himself. And you know, we can't put him on the field if he doesn't have upper body strength to be able to defend himself out there.
Are you hopeful for the opener? Or?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just listening to Don, and you know, and I keep telling Jamie, just keep working, and when it's ready to happen, it happens. The fortunate thing is, you know, the way Springers and DeAndre Little has been playing, it's not like you feel like you got to force him out there too quick, and don't want to do that. He's going to be a senior, and I want him to have the best senior year that he could possibly have. I want him to be at full strength.
And then look like a couple new guys on the line with Tauaf and Davidson, or not Davidson, 92.
Adam Ayala?
Yeah. I mean, not new guys, but I mean new to the first team. It seems
yeah,
like.
Well, Adam was on the first team in the spring.
Mm-hmm.
The change has been Fahoko and Reed being the 2 tackles, mm-hmm. and then Adam Ayala and Bernard Obi have been the 2 ends. You know, the beauty there is, you know, James Davison was pushing Adam in the spring, and Greg Watkins and Horace Miller were pushing Obi in the spring, you know, and you know, Bagley and Munoz are pushing those other 2 tackles along with Shaw. So that's the thing that I like, is that nobody can feel like, oh, I'm the starter, I can relax, I don't have to practice well because coach don't have anybody else. I mean, they know if you don't perform, I'm gonna go to the next guy, and that's the beauty. And we didn't have that last year, and I forced it to happen last year. I played a lot of guys to prepare us for where we are right now, and that's a good thing.
Starting to really put together quite a bit of depth on your defense, aren't you?
Yes, and that was the whole thought process a year ago, is not just to play the so-called best guys, because what you end up doing, if somebody got hurt, you don't have anybody to replace them. And a year from now, while we're standing here a year later, these guys haven't gotten any better. You know, now they've all been in the games, they've all played, and they all feel like vets. And you know, I think that's an advantage for us.
You kind of almost like not having any superstars on defense.
Yes,
Is that almost kind of cool?
Yeah, I do. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I love to have a star player, and I love to have a guy that you know is going to make a ton of plays every week. But I think you win on defense with a group of 11 that all play strong together, and that gives you the capability to be good on defense year after year after year after year, and that's when you build, a deal where your team is going to always be good on defense, and that's what I was trying to do.
And then the last question is, Davidson, who was not here today?
He's sick.
Sick? Yeah. Okay, so he can be out tomorrow?
Yeah, should hope so. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Appreciate it.